What is going on, everyone? I just wanted to bring a quick demo of the Alchemist. This is actually an older build that I put together quite a while ago, and I don't think I've ever featured it. So I thought I would do that today, and what it is the Alchemist is a Mad Professor style deep blue delay, so an analog delay line, and along with your normal features for level, repeats, time, you also have a master volume that controls your line volume if you needed a little bit of attenuation on your line. It does come in handy every once in a while. It also has a doubling feature on tap, a division for 8th, dotted 8th, and 4th, and a tap tempo feature. Aside from those, on the side of the pedal, it also has the ability to plug in, send and return to your repeats. So think of it like having another effects loop, except it only affects the repeated signal, and I'll demo that in a little bit. But just for reference, here's the sound. And then I can tap in whatever tempo you'd like. And then as soon as you grab a hold of that time control, oop, wrong one, it overrides the tap tempo, and you're back to just your standard controls. It also saves the tap setting, so when you depower the pedal and turn it back on, you come back to the same spot you were at. And then for these doubling and division controls, here's your double, very slapback-like, and your division, dotted 8th and 4th. Very slapback, and you can even double that. So let's plug something into the effects, or rather the repeats, send and return, and see how it sounds with a phaser. Alright, we're back. And now, plugged into the send, we are going into the input of another effect, and from the output of that effect into the return of the Alchemist. And actually what I've got going just out of camera's eye here is a very old and very ugly version that I did of the Grand Orbiter phaser. Really fun pedal, but it's about time I redid the paint job and the graphics on it. It's pretty bad. Very early build. But here it is with the Alchemist running tap tempo enabled, with the pedal plugged into the external but not turned on. Now let's turn on the phaser. You can hear those repeats. Are phasing. It also works if you want to put another reverb or delay into the line to get some really awesome spacey kind of sounds that are a little bit hard to reproduce without something like this. Shy of full digital signal processing, but to do it with a PT2399 style circuit, a little bit of a unique animal. I've seen some variations of this type thing done before, but essentially it really is just a Mad Professor deep blue delay with a tap tempo and division controls added, a master volume for your line, and then your send and return to add to another effect. And it does work if you wanted to have distorted repeats and add an overdrive or a distortion pedal into your repeats line, or you could even double down the delays. And I've done that before with my Grand Canyon delay and stuck that into the loop of it, which is wild, to say the least. And then as soon as you deactivate that pedal that's hooked up externally to it, you're right back to a standard sound, if it's in bypass. Take it out of bypass, and you can hear it phasing. Sounds really neat with the phaser, that's why I chose to use that one, and it's probably the most noticeable. But That is the Alchemist. Thanks for watching.